Minute, and if this is your first time here, I read as close to every day as I can the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. It is a daily reflection, and at the end it has some meditation activities that you can use to ponder and really grow yourself. So today's reading is July 15th, and it is titled The Risk to be Touched. Touch bleeds the heart of its pressure. There are many reasons why we want to be touched. The simplest and most profound is that touch heals us. The way a drop of water spreads when touched, the pains of living that we carry spread when we are held and comforted. The building up of bearing things alone is released for being touched with sincerity and love. Beneath all language, touch is the common gesture, the energy that connects all that lives inside us with all that lives outside us. We can disagree, be Catholic or Muslim or Jewish, be conservative or liberal, corporate or rural, and all the stern walls created by what we think will crumble for the gentle reach of a compassionate hand. Often we are frightened to let others in, afraid of being hurt, and sometimes, once knowing the salve of being touched, we seek that comfort for pains we can only heal ourselves. I, repeatedly, have found myself doing both, but these are problems of when and how to open ourselves to touch. The need to be touched is never really in question any more than we question the need to breathe. When my grandmother was dying at 94, I felt crippled at heart because she had reverted to speaking the Russian of her childhood, and I feared we wouldn't be able to understand each other. But an old friend took me aside and said, "You both can understand touch." With this, I stroked her face and arms in silence, and she rubbed my wrists. And even when she couldn't open her eyes or speak any longer, we had a language of comfort that carried us to the moment of her passing. Sometimes we would do better to admit the heart works best in mime. For beneath the worries and fears of being hurt or rejected or taken advantage of, beneath the avalanche of excuses and explanation, there waits a deep and simple pulse that we need from each other in order to be whole. And the meditation activities are: enter a meditation with a loved one you feel safe with. Focus on a pain that has been difficult to bear alone. Now take turns. Have one of you express as directly and simply as possible, not the circumstances of this pain, but the feeling of bearing it, while the other listens in silence. Now, using only your fingertips, have the listener comfort the speaker through the gift of touch. And this is tricky right now, the way our world is. If we are isolated and alone, we can't touch others. And I did a little Instagram video the other day, and it was about this thing I heard from someone a long time ago, and it was how you, when you're feeling lonely, even as an adult, get a teddy bear, get a stuffed animal, get something that you can hug, even if it's just your pillow, but hug it. We all need physical touch, but that self-soothing that we can do, we can hug ourselves, we can put our hands on our heart directly and rock, we can self-soothe, yes, but physical touch with your family is extremely important. And what I've found that's been very interesting as my kids have gotten older, because I was a very touchy-feely kind of mom when the kids were little, and I still like to snuggle them, but teenagers could care less. They don't want their mom to hug them. What I've found, and one of my strategies, because I know how important physical touch is, it is extremely important. I know I need it, we all need it, right? So I'll just put my hand on their hand, or I'll put my hand on their shoulder, or whatever that little bit of touch that you can do. And it helps. It's that connection that we can all understand without language, without sight, without hearing. We can all understand the language of touch. So I encourage you as we go through this difficult time, because it is hard and it is lonely and it is isolating and it is uncertain. And when uncertainty comes, it is very difficult to stay positive and to stay in love. But I highly, highly encourage you to touch, to hug, to kiss, to hold hands, to snuggle. Get your dog, get your stuffed animal, whatever it is. But get some intimacy in your life, and it doesn't have to be um, it doesn't have to be all the time. But take a moment every day to love somebody. So, and especially love yourself. So that's all I have for today. I try to do this every single day. It's been a little spotty, but please subscribe. And you can reach me at coach@vickyrude.com. I have my email there. Also, you can check out my website at vickyrude.com. I do coaching. I do sales coaching for outside sales reps. I do group coaching as well as online courses. And I'm doing a 4 agreements course and a sales course coming up here. So keep your eyes peeled. Sign up for my newsletter. Love for you to join in on anything that I can share and help you with. So be well, be safe, be kind to yourself and others. Namaste.